Excuse me. Single man, this, I need guys there, no guys. What is going on? I'm literally looking at everybody's names on the list. I have no ticket sales per guys. I need guys there this Saturday. Thank you very much. I will see y'all there. Not you, Chris. You outside.
Single events.
There's more.
So go. So I see. Yeah, I took saying like 40 rooms. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what last time is. He's saying it's just in general there. You guys go if you're in Miami. So yeah, they always have a hard time getting in. Speed dating, these, yeah. The show with the dating. You got all those guys all of it. Bro, they're so for actually you're all showing up. What? No, but like yeah. Come on, man. Well, yeah, I might pop in for icy. That's about it. Right. Why is the male desire framed as biology, but female desire is framed as moral failure? What? Yeah. Oh, they're trying to equate promiscuity to men as women. Oh. The premise of this question is because it assumes egalitarian equality. Equality, yeah. Yeah. So the reason why male desire is framed as biology is because men have an inherent want and need, insatiable damn near, for sex with as many women as possible. So the reason why it's framed as a moral failure for women is because women don't have a natural proclivity to be whores. That's a learned trait, you know. So that's why. But no one, gets mad at women for being picky. Men, women can have their standards. Are you a trout or a salmon? I don't even understand that. That's one of them.
So the salmon streams straight, and then the trout goes everywhere. It was just basically trying to see what type of man you are. Do you do you swim straight, or do you like others?
Who asked that question?
The one with the rainbow hair.
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Be just friends? No. And it comes back to what the whole conversation started with, like, bisexuality. Being friends with the reason why men and women can't be friends is because 9 out of 10 times women simply don't provide enough value as platonic friends to men compared to what men provide to women. If that makes sense. Yeah. Like you don't really benefit from having a girl as like a female friend, but they get security, protection, boyfriend energy. Yeah, paid for. So okay, what's it like going out in public getting noticed? I mean, it happens a lot. That's why I stand out all the time. So what? Yeah. Because it's a lot, bro. I like it's like what'll happen is like I won't go out for weeks, right? Or like for months, and then like I go outside and I'll get like because I've been like right, and then I'm like, oh well, it's a good sign. Can men actually have female friends without wanting to fuck them? No, because women simply don't add enough value most of the time. Now there are some that add some value where it makes sense for you to have things, but it almost never works out. Like getting more girls. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're fulfilling your purpose. Fucking people up. Why do guys avoid the girl they actually love? Yeah, I don't know if that's something like a chat or type one where like they have options. They just don't give a. They're just having fun. So for example, why avoid a girl that's going to be good to you, loads of you, take care of you? Because yeah, they'll still keep them around. Yeah, they just might not get all the attention. What is the difference between love and control? I love you enough to not let you be in control because you're a female. So you know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. Like, so those women there, could you imagine any of them being like the head of a household, the leader, or like that is the actual example of how women that have money and feel that they're independent enough to say, you know what, I don't need a man, I just want a man. That's not true. Like, yeah. So to me, it's like you guys saw that, man. Could you imagine like having these idiots that don't understand how the world works trying to tell you, oh, we need to do this, whatever? Like you can never let women lead if you actually love them. Like it's literally, it's gonna sound comfort. I would say I think women are second class citizens. You need to treat them that way. Not because it's like, oh my god, let's suppress them or whatever. But it's like you got to appeal to their strengths. Their strengths are not leadership. Their strengths are not logically sound, rational decisions. They're emotional. So they're literally overgrown children. And if you treat them that way, trust me, your girl's gonna like you more. Because you're automatically gonna fall into the leadership role if you
look at them that way.
Also, women are more social than men, so I think the shirts are focused on social. I want to say attraction. That helps a lot too. Versus like leadership, that's what we're good for. So
Anything your content affects their impressionable minds. Hopefully, we can wake them up as to like the difference between men and women. I think that the most destructive lie that we tell young men is like, oh, you and your girl are like a partnership or you're 50-50 partners. That's such a lie. Like, no girl wants a 50-50 partnership. And in theory, they do. But in reality, in actual practice,
they don't.
There's a clock on that shit, bro. Like, they don't want to work all day and then have to come home and clean and be a girlfriend or a wife, too.
You know how I know it's bad?
Yeah.
Look at Sweden and all these countries, right?
But what is that 50-50? I'm confused. What,
Yeah,
what did you just say?
Sweden is a perfect example of like how egalitarianism is a failure.
Yep.
I'm confused.
Do you get it or no?
What confused you?
But what did you just say? Can you repeat that?
Yeah,
like
sure.
the 50-50 situation?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, the country itself.
What is that? What are you talking about? What did you just say about the 50-50 situation? She wants to talk about 50-50. Yeah. That's what that's you like said it. You just like continue. So I was trying to figure out. I just want to like, yeah. What did you say?
Egalitarianism, which is a practice of equality. Okay. It's not looked in male-female relationship dynamics.
Nope.
Do you agree or disagree?
You're talking about in Sweden?
Not part of these animals.
Sorry, what?
He was using Sweden as a kind of an example because Sweden is probably the most equal society on earth right now. I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're still not happy. They come over here, LA, on a romance. Hey, moving on.
Is there anything else you want to add to that, or
No. I just needed some clarification. That's all.
do you think men and women are equal?
I think men and women are equal, just like in general.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, we're all human. I mean,
Human startup is crazy. It's all funny.
sure. I mean, I don't know, like,
Yeah, but
sure, in their own way.
Right.
wait.
It's
You know. Yeah. As a matter of fact. Like that right there, that interaction proves why women hit or not. No, I don't mean to pick on you or whatever. But that
I don't think I'm being picked on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your brain is a huge struggle in life.
I think he would. He would be very successful. I think I do better as a man than I do as a female. But
You are more logical than the rest, for sure.
Thank you.
I saw that earlier, but
I appreciate that.
just
Just still a woman, right? Still stupid.
or you said
Yeah, I'm
But I'm just finishing your sentence. Is that right?
I would say if we took your brain and put it in a man's body,
Let's not.
yeah, you'd probably have a very difficult time. Yeah,
So you.
so what we did earlier. This is gonna unlock their next phase of your life. Any woman, careful, it's bad, bro.
That's true.
It's really bad.
all right. Last one I'll close out. Love makes us do crazy things genuinely. What's the most out there thing you've done in the name of it? I can't really think of anything. I think as a guy, you shouldn't be doing out there things for women anyways.
Why not?
Why not? Ooh. Okay. The reason why you should not is because women don't behave well when they think that they're better than you in a relationship. Unfortunately, so I could be a gentleman. I wish I could be a romantic, nice guy. Well, what I've just seen in the staggering majority of situations is whenever you pedestalize women and you do crazy for love, at some point it's going to come back to bite you in the ass because women don't do well when they think that you're head over heels for them.
Also, women are the only creatures when you give them more than they deserve. There's no ROI.
Meaning,
Return on income. I can give you my entire life savings, my love and attention.
Right.
One day you can be like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm out. Okay, I'm bored. Or, for example, you can just be, you know what? This isn't working out. I can find better. And what I just gave you was my entire life savings and love. 10 years. It's a bad bet. I'm good.
Ladies, let me break this down in a way that'll be easier. Okay, let's pick here, in your opinion, men or women. Okay, who's harder to satisfy, men or women?
Women.
Who has higher standards?
Men and women.
Realistically speaking, who has higher standards of the opposite gender?
Women like to claim higher standards.
Okay. Who's harder to please, men or women?
Women.
Okay. Who has the majority of relationships, men or women?
From my experience, women.
Okay. Who needs more emotional connection to feel attached in a relationship, men or women?
Women, because women are more emotional.
Fair. So who is more likely to? So if we have a person that we know has higher standards, gets bored faster, is more likely to leave, and needs all of the stimulation to stay in a relationship, wouldn't it make sense that that person needs to be in that emotional state to want to stay in the relationship, since they have all these things against them that would make them want to leave? Does that make sense?
Repeat that. Give me word that differently.
Okay.
I want to hear answer this question first.
If women have higher standards,
Okay.
and they're also more likely to leave relationships, right? And they need emotional stimuli. Who needs to be the one that likes the other one more? The guy or the girl for the relationship to work? The guy needs to like the girl more? No, completely antithetical to what I just said. The woman has to like the guy more. If the woman's more likely to leave and she has higher standards, right? To keep her satisfied, she needs to be the one experiencing the emotional thrills, ups and downs. Who experiences that more? The person that's chasing or the person that's being chased?
Being chased.
No, the chaser has more emotional investment. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes, so the topic, let's just say love, right? When you love somebody, like you love your dog. I love my dog. I want to do anything for my dog. I want my dog fed, my dog walked. But sometimes I don't have time for my dog. Sometimes I have to go to work. I gotta do different things. I can't take all my attention, all my focus, all my love to my dog at that. Doesn't take away about how much I love my dog, right? I'm talking about. I don't know if you see where I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, sure.
But when it comes to love,
Your example's not analogous at all, but it's fine. Let me tell you this then. Who's gonna be more loyal, you or the dog?
the dog,
Why?
the dog is naturally more loyal.
Well, who has a higher emotional investment, you or the dog?
I feel like a human.
No, the dog does.
Emotional,
The
that's
dog has more emotional investment in you. Why?
because
Because
all
the
we know
dog
is
looks at you. A dog looks at you as the leader. You
that's all
provide
they
them the
know.
food. You provide them the water. So the dog, rain, hail, or shine, is always going to love you.
Yep.
There's reasons they call it man's best friend.
Yeah.
So, with your own example, so you can understand it, you're saying, "Oh, I love my dog, blah blah," but the dog loves you more.
Yep.
Because so therefore, since the dog loves you more, the dog is chasing your validation, and the dog is more tightly aligned and emotionally tied to you.
Do you think that the dog needs me?
Yes, that's why he's so emotionally tied, and that is precisely why women need to like you more to get that same dynamic. No, gee,
The dog.
let's put it somewhere and she would understand.
You should do more.
Yeah,
Dog, guys. The dog.
that's why because they always invest more than a human does.
I'll say this, man.
Because it's for survival purposes too.
What you call that? Doggy style.
Oh my god. That was a good one.
But then there's why the woman has to like the guy more for the relationship to last.
You ever? I'm guessing you've been in love at some point.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. How long were you in a relationship with this person?
Jordan Rivers? Wait, Bill.
Huh?
Yes.
The man? Oh.
What's up with the man?
You got friend. Oh. I'm guessing you got hurt from that. You got heartbroken from that.
Usually, not at all. No. She wanted her family, and just not ready to do
So,
it right now. Everybody knows family. I'm good. For me, she wanted her family, and I already have a family, so that's kind of why things ended. But we're still out, amicable. Like it wasn't, any anger or anything else like that. It's just that, like, who the hell am I to tell her? Oh, wait for me. Like, wait another 3 or 4 years. She's like, in her mid-20s. Like, she wants to have a family now.
Well, listen, he's single now, so
Because she has a guy.
but you say you were in love.
Yeah.
really.
What were you in love with? Because I don't know. I feel like when you're in love with somebody, right? You want to do anything for that person. You want to make that person happy. I want to make my man happy.
Yeah.
Because
I don't believe. And then now that you want to harp on this whole in love thing, I don't believe men should ever be in love with women.
Ooh.
I think you should have love for a woman and love her, but I don't think you should be in love. That's the girl's job, is to be in love. Because she needs to be the one that's emotionally invested. Men don't need that emotional investment to have a connection. You know what I mean? Like, to the same degree as women. You need
So
that.
are you saying that like men can't be in love, or
Yeah, because if you're in love, what ends up happening is, if you're in love, you start doing stupid shit.
like what?
That blunts your ability to be a productive leader.
but a woman doesn't do stupid shit when she's in love? Or
If that helps the same standard, so she can't do stupid shit. Exhibit A, the woman that we had in here,
Yeah.
that literally would say I'm an entrepreneur, but isn't really an entrepreneur. The woman that didn't understand 2020 hindsight, the females that didn't even know the facts but were arguing. Yep. Like women are just simply not. That's how this whole started. Like with the whole entrepreneurship thing. Like women are simply not held to the same societal standards that men are. Like they can say delusional things like I'm an entrepreneur, and then when asked the second follow up, what do you do as an entrepreneur? Oh, I haven't started yet. Excuse me? What? Oh, like she said it on a show with like 20,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Like no shame. Absolutely ridiculous. But like if a guy did that, we'd roast his ass. We'd make fun of him. But girls don't. So yeah. So going back to the whole in love thing, I think women need to be in love. I think men need to be have love for women, but not fall in love. Because once you fall in love, you lose control.
Okay, so you're not against. You're not against love being in the picture. You're not against a man being in a relationship with a woman.
No, why would I?
I don't know, cause
so, but I think that's because it's like, what does being in love mean to you then? Because to you, it means being stupid.
it's what.
So it's stupid when a man is in love, but
No.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that was your
Yeah,
definition.
because men are more when they'll become more emotional.
Like us.
Yeah, and emotional men don't fare well in the world. Here's
Yeah, because it
They
literally
go to prison.
takes out logic.
What?
Like their logic isn't there anymore when if they are so in love that their emotion is
Yes, and a man that is emotionally bound is a threat to the community.
That's why they beat people up.
Prison is filled with a bunch of emotional ass men.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a lot of times those guys came from single mother household. So their mom taught them to behave like a woman, which means lack of control of your emotions.
right.
So when you broke up with the so-called love of your life at that time, you didn't.
She wasn't. I never said that.
Well, you said you were in love with her.
Yeah, I mean, for the purpose of this, how you asked me, but now that you want me to really go into in love, yeah, like I had love for her, but like I wasn't in love. I was able to like, if I was in love as you claim, I wouldn't have said, "Yo, we got to break this up because you want family."
Okay, I understand.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I was able to still make a pragmatic decision, even though I didn't want to do it.
And you handled that breakup how? Not emotionally.
No,
How?
it was. I was like, okay.
But you didn't feel anything. Like it's just you.
I mean, it sucked. Yeah, okay, this kind of sucks, but it's like,
It's just it is what it is kind of thing.
yeah, it's like my fault. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you're like the individual that
Aggressor.
like if you get mad at it.
I don't think that was I don't think it's a problem though. You just wasn't on the same page at the same time. Like,
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that like that was like at least my side.
yeah.
So like from my perspective, I was like, all right, just get to do the right thing. I'm not gonna just leave it on like wait around for shit.
Well, yeah, of course. That's something a weak man would do.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Props to you for that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean,
It's fine. Can you put the
peace with it a long time ago.
All right, y'all. Polish. 2 countries. Get on your knees.
Say that again?
All right, now get on your knees.
Spell knees.
2 countries.
Oh, fuck, so
What? This again. There we go.
But you did it already.
Yeah. So stop the read.
Never repeat anything said before you. Also, USA, Canada, Mexico are all friends. So,
hey, you know what? We can go in the middle. Of course.
yeah. I'm Spain over here. 3 countries.
Italy.
You can't use Spain.
France. And Canada.
Oh, I don't know. Cheat.
I used it earlier. Can't use that one.
What? Another one?
Yeah, another one. Yeah. Another one. Another one.
Colombia.
Oh, okay, good job.
European market. Yeah. I was like, I know she's
Mexico.
Yeah, he's like, this is cool. Stupid.
Yeah, no, you guys can't Mexico.
Damn. You better say Canada.
One country that was mentioned. So, it's, for example, came on the conversation and use Cuba either. Or a country that another girl named.
Hungary.
Somebody mentioned that earlier. There were literally 4 girls.
It's fine.
More.
She's on 20 in a row. And Japan.
No.
Definitely.
Listen. Makes sense.
2 a.m. I don't know.
No. I'm trying. Really?
Like,
Get somewhere. You got this. Try. Like, this is your future husband.
Japan, Uruguay, and I can say Mexico, another is me, Honduras. Thank you. Yeah, considering
Still Costa Rica and
yeah, but she got time. Okay. Okay. Yes, attacking me. Turkey. Asia. Those are continents.
She said,
You can right now, but 2 times, bro. What in the clam shot? She's dirty and she wants that.
you want the last time?
I'm gonna say this is not talking.
And that was it? Okay. Sorry.
Germany. Sure, is it Germany? Is it Germany? Is it Germany? I don't think yeah. See, I'm gonna say everything you just said.
One word.
No, she. Stupid. Australia.
Okay. One more.
Yeah. Spit something out. Anything. Yes. Yeah, I dare you. I dare you. Go Vegas. Las Vegas. I was gonna say Israel. I'm Spain.
Yeah, there's a count. No more.
Yeah, I'm just being
Your thoughts on the show? These things. Yeah, so guys, I'm not here tomorrow. I might do a stream later. I might cover the Pam Bondi testimony because that's both hilarious. It was crazy.
And it's tough to watch, bro.
You watched it?
Yeah. It's funny. All over my timeline. And even,
because it was on
even
your
in the midst of her being under pressure, she made it worse.
Yeah.
You know the worst part? What's she gonna defend? What's she gonna defend? Because everyone's on her up because you've no.
Yeah.
But the question is, how do you cover that shit up and still stay in your position? Well, any type of penalty, no trouble pointing her. Yeah, but I mean,
That's it.
yeah,
Essentially appointed. She was confirmed by the Senate, so she's in. What's up next? Sorry, MGX. Ryan, you did a great job letting them embarrass themselves. Your patients helped me learn a lot, and the reason I look up to you, also going to get clips and graphics out of that fiasco. Yeah, you definitely will be able to, bro. MGX Daily, Myron, you did a great job letting them embarrass. Oh no, so yeah, we're going right. Okay, last one here. And this comes from